Hello.
Right, good morning from Africa.
Good morning.
We've made it.
We have made it.
Yeah.
Right, we've got
Made it this far.
We've
Still
so
a long
far.
way to go.
Yeah, having a coffee. It's absolutely amazing.
In the middle of nowhere.
With the most amazing scenery that we'll show you at the end. We should recap and fill you in on a few bits and pieces that have happened so far. Number one, we are in Africa, which is good, which is success. So we have made it technically from the Arctic to Africa. So if anything goes wrong, you can't get us on technicality.
Can't get us on that.
We have done it. Secondly, there were 6 of us that started this. Kinza finished in Stockholm. Then Michelle, Mark, Ash, Tom and I have pretty much, more or less all together, ploughed on all the way through. Michelle finished in Casablanca and is now waiting for her mum to come and join her to have a bit of a good time around there, go to Rick's and enjoy the ambiance. And then after that, Mark came with Tom, Ash and I all the way to a place called Suera. Now that is how you pronounce it, but you will never find it if that's how you pronounce it, because it's spelled Essoura or something like that. Probably one of the nicest places we've stayed so far.
Yeah, very nice. Proper
Really.
holiday resort.
Yeah, standard holiday resort, home comforts, beer, no Ramadan to worry about, so it's all good.
No Ramadan to
Didn't
worry
even
about.
feel like we were in Africa when we were there.
No,
Felt like a
it's like
beach
being in
holiday.
the Med.
It
Yeah.
was really,
Yeah.
really nice. But we are, we're technically slightly behind the original schedule. Then we redid the schedule, and now we're slightly behind that one.
And we redid it again.
So we've redone it again, and now we're on schedule again,
Yeah.
because we're basically having to push between 160 and 180 kilometres now every single day, all the way to the finish, 15 days with no rest in Africa,
in the heat.
half of it in the Sahara,
With a broken bike.
with one broken bike,
Lack of food, lack of water, shops are shut.
Ramadan.
Loving it.
But it is absolutely epic. We were told at the start this was a bit ambitious. Some people thought it was stupid doing this, but I'm so happy that we were headstrong and went for it, because this place is stunning,
Yeah.
absolutely stunning.
That's that.
Let's talk about
Oh.
problems with bikes.
Yeah.
So I'll just focus on
Yeah, go on.
the heat, right?
Your bike.
So Ash and I spent about 7 hours in Casablanca searching for different tools that we would need should an event arise that, you know, would need something like that to fix it. So we looked for spanners, chain whips, pliers, spokes and bits and pieces. It took us 7 hours in Casablanca to find that. 2 car journeys, 2 taxi rides, complete pandemonium and mayhem in that city. And eventually we got it done. We managed to find all the tools we needed. Some of them a bit shoddy, but we still got them, fortunately. So if we get broken spokes or problems with cassettes or problems with gears, basically I'm still talking about problems with my bike at the moment.
Yeah.
We hopefully should be able to sort them. One thing I will say, Ash brings cable ties with him
Always.
whenever he goes on these trips. I think, how many do you reckon you've got through this trip?
Oh,
Hundreds?
60 at least.
Oh,
At one point it was 10 a day.
10 a day. I would just like to say to all the mechanics, the specialists out there who like to tinker and be intricate and pernickety about everything, you can fix a set of gears with a cable tie. You need one cable tie and it gets you through a whole day. I couldn't change gear and I couldn't get the gears to run smooth, so we looked at it, we decided a cable tie to pull the gear arm out would be enough, and I did a whole day. I think, what, 200k? Was that day?
Something like that.
200k with a cable
Yeah.
tied fixie gear.
Then you took it off and now it works.
Took it off, fixed.
Yeah.
Cable tie fixes everything. So cheers to that. If you ever want to do a long tour like this, what
Yeah.
would we suggest? Bring a hell of a lot of
Bring a-
cable
Yes,
ties.
bring
cable
a
ties
pile
are
of cable ties.
essential. Also, I'd like to add, Chris got a broken spoke just after we left Casablanca the other day. Middle of nowhere, we found some guy who managed to fix it, like some proper old shop. Massive
alley.
crowd of kids
Middle of
around,
nowhere.
just like standing the bike upside down in the middle of a dirt path. Crowds of people round, and so far that fix has worked.
Yeah, and how much did it cost?
It's
It cost me 50 dirhams.
50 dirhams.
They do make up
that's
for
£4.
what- Yeah. £4 or £5.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all, actually. There's
And I
always-
think that is the longest it's gone since the spoke started breaking, so fingers crossed it stays that way.
Fingers crossed.
How many more spokes have we got?
I've got another 3.
Got 3 to
Three
go
more.
through.
3 more. Might have to pick some more up at Agadir. Agadir is the next stop on our trip. That's 130 k's from here.
Just buy loads.
Yeah, and that's where we're finishing today. That'll make today 170 k's, and then hopefully we'll be able to push on from there, go to a place called Tiznit, and then eventually enter the Sahara proper in a place called Guelmin, and we'll give you some footage of that. But keep your fingers crossed for my bike to make it. Actually, keep your fingers crossed for everybody's bikes to make it.
Double cross for your
But
bike.
double cross for me, because it's the one that probably needs it the most. So say a little prayer for the boardman, because it needs it. Oh God, we drank all the. Right, better fill up again.
Okay, that's it.
Africa.
See you soon.
Goodbye from Stuart.